The International Space Station is a joint effort to unite the countries from around the world in the exploration of space and scientific experiments. These countries would share in the development and building of the International Space Station, utilizing their countries' resources and expertise. The International Space Station is a spacecraft built by a partnership of 16 nations. Those nations are United States, Canada, Japan, Russia, Brazil, Belgium, Denmark, France, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Norway, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, and the United Kingdom. The ISS includes three main modules connected by nodes: the U.S. Laboratory Module Destiny, the European Research Laboratory Columbus, and the Japanese Experiment Module Kibo, which means hope. The International Space Station began on November 20th, 1998.
Main engine start, 6 engines up and running. And liftoff.
The first module, Zara, was sent up by Russia. There were no life forms on the module. The first permanent crew, Expedition 1, arrived in November 2000 to the station. It took 136 space flights on 7 different types of launch vehicles to build the International Space Station. In March of 2001, mission STS-102 delivers Expedition 2, the second crew, and brings the first crew home. Leonardo, the first multi-purpose logistics module, was also delivered on this mission. A Russian docking compartment, Pers, arrived at the station on September 16, 2001. Expedition 5 released Expedition 4, and the mobile base system is delivered to the orbital outpost. February 2nd, 2003, was a sad day for our nation. The space shuttle Columbia exploded when it entered into the Earth's atmosphere due to a hole in the thermal insulation layer. The entire crew died in the landing. July 24th, 2003 was a date when they reached the 1,000th consecutive day of people working and living on the ISS. On August 10th, 2003, a Russian cosmonaut marries his fiancée on the International Station via satellite. The Atlantis space shuttle docks with the ISS on September 9, 2006, delivering its solar wing. In June 2008, Space Shuttle Discovery launches, carrying the Japanese Kibo laboratory to deliver to the International Space Station. On October 7, 2012, the SpaceX's Falcon and rocket capsule carrying 1,000 pounds of supplies launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida. The Russians walked the Olympic torch for the first time in space on November 9, 2013 for the Winter Olympics in Sochi. The astronauts completed a repair job on December 24, 2013, which is the second spacewalk ever on Christmas Eve. Since the beginning of the ISS, there have been 100 Russian launches, 37 space shuttle launches, 4 Japanese HTVs, and 5 European ATVs as of November 2014. There has been a total of 184 spacewalks totaling over 1,152 hours, or almost 48 days. The International Space Station with the solar arrays has a length of 1 U.S. football field. It has 6 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a gym, and a large bay window. The ISS weighs almost 1 million pounds, which weighs more than 320 automobiles. The ISS is bigger than a 6-bedroom house. The ISS flies 240 miles or 386 kilometers above the Earth. It flies at 17,200 miles per hour. The ISS circles the Earth every hour and a half. It truly is a spectacular view. Astronauts going to the ISS spend 18 months or more training. Astronauts fly and float around the ISS, and so do loose objects. Astronauts stay strapped to the ISS on their spacewalks. Most of the food is canned or dried because there is no refrigerator on the station. There are no beds on the ISS because they have special sleeping bags that are strapped to the wall. At any given time on board the space station, a large array of different experiments are underway within a wide range of disciplines. Some of the categories are biology and biotechnology, earth and space science, and educational activities, human research, physical science, and technology.
300 investigations were conducted by the ISS partners over the entire year. This amounted to expedition crews spending a whopping 3,575 hours just doing research. That's almost 150 full days' work. The Expedition 40 crew even set a new record by racking up 82 research hours in a single week back in July.
2015 will also be another big year. There are 3 U.S. spacewalks planned within the first 2 months. It will also be the year of an important first, as the U.S. and Russia are ready to launch the very first one-year crew in March of 2015.
Astronaut Scott Kelly and Russian cosmonaut Mikhail Kornienko will launch in March to spend a full year on board the ISS. Their mission will help us continue to prepare to send astronauts on deep space exploration missions, which will be several years in length.
Every year, our leaders prove to do more and more in the areas of technology and space. It is exciting to see what's to come since President Obama extended the program through 2020. The International Space Station fits with this year's theme, Leadership and Legacy, because it is something that 16 countries around the world have worked on for 17 years. Also by leaving a legacy for our children because it is constantly being updated.